So we made it to our second destination here at the other key training thrift store. Hopefully we can find a little more things here, so let's go on in and check it out, see what we can find. Alright, so we made it into the store, to our second destination. We're in Lecanto, Florida, at the Key Training Thrift Store. And we can see Kat there we're following, just kind of walking in. And Elena, our friend, is kind of coming up behind us, so she is here as well. So Kat's going to start looking at the bedding. I'm going to kind of go down this way. Now here they had a rack of like July 4th clothing, but a lot of it was more expensive. It was more like $5.99 a piece, and it was not on sale because they were holiday clothes. But I'm just looking through to see if there's anything that caught my eye. And I did not really see anything, especially for $6. I always look at like the odd ends of aisles and stuff like this because you never know what you're going to see. And this I got for myself. It's a little nursery pocket organizer that hangs, but I got it for my own organization. So always be on the lookout for stuff for yourself as well. It's a great way to find stuff cheap. And a bunch of fake flowers. And there's some stuffed animals here. I wish I knew a little more about stuffed animals because I know some of them can be very valuable. That was just a cheap little bear, big bear. It's a cute little elephant. It was unbranded though, didn't have any brand on it, so it didn't really feel like high quality or anything, so I just left them. And I went back to the kind of plastic aisle, not mugs, but like tumblers and stuff. This one I thought might have been maybe like a Starbucks or something, but it wasn't. It was just a cheap Walmart one. Not sure what that one was, but obviously nothing. This one here is a melamine plate. Cute little lemon. I still had the original tag on it, so obviously not been used. And it was $4 to be half off for two, and I really like selling melamine, so I'm going to get that one. I'm just kind of looking through the rest of them here, but I didn't find any other ones. So we're going to get that. I'm just looking through. Everything else seemed to be more cheaper plastic. Didn't see any good melamine ones. Again, this store too was so packed full of stuff, it was really hard to get your eye to really focus on anything. Just kind of looking at the tumblers up top. Kat's got me on the lookout for Turvis in case she wanted them, but I didn't see any. Which way to go? Let's go this way. So here's just some bunch of home decor. There's really no rhyme or reason to a lot of it. It's just thrown on a shelf. Didn't really see too much over there. This was like a wax warmer. They had it marked at $5.75, but it'd be half off. Didn't see a brand on it. I did kind of like the pattern on it, and you can see here I'm kind of looking for a brand, but I didn't see anything. Might have been, I was going to say maybe Party Light, but it didn't say on there either if that was it. So I just put it back. I see these plates here that kind of caught my eye as something, but they look like just like reproduction. They were plastic. They weren't even a metal or anything. So don't think they'd be worth much at all. So we just put those back. And just scanning. If you see anything that I should have gotten, definitely let me know. Because I can't always spot everything. This was kind of pretty. It was just a hand-painted little glass jug there, but Nothing spectacular, probably about 10 bucks. They have a bunch of baskets and wicker over here, which I'll get to in a second. This looks like their candle aisle, a bunch of candle holders and stuff. I should probably look through those a little bit more. You can find some nice little candle sconces and things. But they were just all piled on top of each other. I didn't want to go making an avalanche. And let's just go down this aisle and look at all the clear glass. On this side, you got the plates, mugs. This was a pretty little bowl. It looks like it was modern, like a Target brand. I've sold a similar pattern to these before. I think that was more of the more modern type patterns. I'm trying to see again if anything stands out to me. Clear glass, clear glass, clear glass. Now, Kat could come over there and probably find 5 things worth a lot of money. Not me. This was a Star Trek glass. One alone, though, isn't going to be worth hardly anything. I do find another one here in a second, but there's only the 2 of them. If it was a set of 4 or 6, I might have picked those up. Cute little sandal plate. This was a little candlestick holder. That might have been worth picking up, but maybe $12 or $15. I mean, they had so much clear glass, I had to put some on this side, too. There's a second Star Trek glass that I saw. They would have been, I think, about $2 a piece, which was a little more than I wanted to spend. Cute little etched juice glasses. Well, let's come over here and see what we find on this side. Again, they just kind of throw everything in, but a lot of times that's how you can find the treasures if you got time to look. That caught my eye, but it was just plastic. And then I see this little apple basket. It's like an egg or fruit basket. I can get it out there without dropping everything. It's got the coated wire, and then it had a bunch of little apple ornaments inside. I thought that was really cute, so I'm going to pick that up. I believe that was $4. I'm just going to keep looking here. This was a pretty little glass or crystal vase. I was looking for some markings of any kind, but I didn't see anything anywhere on it. Oh, I just left that behind. Yeah, we're going to keep looking here. Some china. I saw this little kind of a bud vase, but it was just a Ross piece. See this tag there. I love that. These are cute little figurines. Little girl with her dog. Looking for any markings. Nothing on there. And then I noticed there was a second one. Same exact figurine, so obviously it was probably mass produced. We'll just leave those behind. And I saw this figurine. This is a really pretty vintage with the swans. Like it was marked 3, I think, so it'll be about $1.50, maybe $2. I can't remember. Oh no, it was marked 2, so it was only $1. A love heart. That's really cute for $1. Yeah, I'll get that. Put that in the cart. And that lady right there, she just didn't want to move, so I just kind of went around her. So this is the other side of that aisle. Michelle's on this side as well. This little angel, this was a Lennox piece. Oh, I'm sorry, Avon piece. A little clock on it, so probably mass produced. Just left that. I'm now seeing those little brass horn candlesticks. I might wanted to pick those up, but I didn't even really notice them. And then down here, see something that kind of catches my eye, just because it's different. This is heavy. This is a pipe-shaped painted candle holder. At first I thought it was a pipe holder because it was in the shape of a pipe and had the divot in the middle. It was marked $5, so it'd be $2.50. And it was made in Longwood, Florida, which I used to live and work there for a while. But it's a candle holder. It's missing the candle, obviously, in it. But, you know, you can make your own wax and put one in there, or just set a votive or a battery candle in there. That kind of look cool in a man cave or in a bar. That was in great shape, so we're going to pick that one up. And you can see, I didn't have a whole lot of time to go through the clothing, but this thrift store does their clothing by color. They separate men's and women's and children's, but they don't do it by size. Everything's by color. So if you're looking for a particular size for yourself, it takes a lot of work to go through the racks. And there's Elena. I was showing her the basket that I got. She's starting to get a few things in her little basket. And we're going to go to the other side of the store. This is where they have the kind of more expensive items listed, showcased. Just a bunch of figurines, some salt and pepper shakers, different knickknacks. These little things are just little manicure sets they were selling. Store must have donated a box of them. I think that was an album. Just a variety of stuff on this table here. Games, some puzzles, trading cards. Let's set some sets of china. Up here, some cute little Demitas cups and saucers, kind of in like the Fiesta ware style. I think there was a set of 6, I think, 5 or 6. I think they wanted $20 for it, so that'd be $10, but that was a little too much for a mismatched set. And a lot of furniture down on this end. Bed frames, tables. And again, I'm always looking out for stuff that I can use myself for like shelving and storage areas or stuff to use for shipping. You never know what you're going to see in there. Those are really cool vintage chest of drawers there. Lamps back in the corner. Don't want to ship those, so we're just going to pass on by. Those are all a bunch of the smaller picture frames just thrown on a shelf. There are a few picture frames that can be worth something, but I just don't feel like digging through all that. And then here I find this little picture It kind of looked unique. And it's a little horse, and it's made out of little teeny tiny seashells. And I really should have picked this up. It was marked $8.75, so it would have been about $4.40 or so, $4.35. So I put it back just because of that. And if you go over to Cat the Nurse Flipper's YouTube channel, or actually her Cat's Treasure Hunting channel, her second channel, you'll see she actually got that. And here, a bunch of figurines. These are little glass swans. I just thought these were really cool. I'm checking to see if that was a chip, but it wasn't. It was just some like dirt. Really cute little swans. They were marked I think 5 1/4 a piece. So half off, that would be 5 1/4 for the pair. I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Put those down in there. I'm trying to put them in carefully so they don't rattle around. There we go. Snug those right up. I'm just looking at the display case. The stuff in these cases were a little more expensive. As you can see, $15. Some was $20, $25. A few more up top, smaller swans. And I see this little red, I don't know if it's a creamer or pot or something. It had a dragon on it, which I really like dragons. I used to collect them. So I'm going to do a Google Lens. Just shoot it, take a picture. And it was worth about 15 bucks. So, no, we're going to leave it behind. And I'm going back up the furniture aisle, kind of back towards the middle of the store. And here I saw a handled divided serving tray, which was really, really pretty. I like the colors on it. Didn't really have many markings on the bottom, just a number. But it would have been $10, and that was a little much, so I just left it behind. So I'd actually have to ship it too, so always have to keep that in mind if you're willing to do that. Here I see this really pretty folded over edge glass bowl. I think they had it marked at 20, I believe. So it would have been 10, but that sucker was heavy. I mean, we're talking about 8 to 9 pounds maybe to ship. So we're just going to leave that behind. So this wasn't too bad of a haul for this store. We did get a few more items, and I did get some stuff for myself as well that isn't shown here. But what we did get to resell, we got this really gorgeous pillow sham with the rainbow horse on it. I paid about $2 for this. We got this ceramic painted pipe-shaped candle holder. It is supposed to have candle wax in there, but there's nothing in there. But you could use it for a little trinket dish, make your own candle, or set a candle or votive in there. I paid $2 for that. We got this wire apple basket with the little apple ornaments in it. This is a really cute little basket. We paid $2 for this as well with the ornaments. We got these really pretty glass swan figurines, and I paid 5 1/4 for the pair. These are really pretty. These I'm going to list, I think, for about $25. The basket about $30. Probably list the ornaments for maybe $12. This, I believe, is about $14 to $15. Pillow sham, I'm thinking about $20 to $25. And then we also got this Everyday Gatherings melamine lemon plate. And it even still has a sticker on it. We paid $2 for this, and I love selling melamine. And we got this vintage little swan with the love heart figurine. And we paid $2 for that as well. So all these will be in my store. You can check it out. I will put the link below. This was part 2 of a part 3 series. So again, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when the third part comes up. And we'll see you on the next one.